I'm surrounded by the Amtrak train robbers who not only raped the passengers and the children on the train, but also stole their belongings. They are still here in Virginia. These people are so stupid. They think they actually did me a favor. No, actually, I wasn't asking to get raped and robbed on the Amtrak train. No one was thinking that was part of their trip. Yet they're still here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, pretending to be Caroline Street store business purveyors when they're not. And if you're looking for the culprits, they're down on the southern end of the street, closer to the Amtrak train tracks, where they stick their little booties out and ask strangers for money after poking a hole in their butts. And they're still sleeping next to trash cans on drugs after stealing from all the stores in Fredericksburg, Virginia, as they did in Seattle and as they do in California, which is where these people are really from. They're from the West Coast. It's an international inlet for hookers, for streetwalkers, which they believe is a legal industry there. It is now no longer legal as it serves no one. It's too much of an inconvenience. That's man and woman. So these people have been going around the planet, the US especially, followed by Europe and England, uh, starting trouble with women, children, families, riots, burning effigies, mainly against whites, which means they're racist against whites as black people. They pretend to be Asian and a number of different races, but basically they're all black. So they're going around the planet as racist black people because they're not being cool to everyone. They're targeting whites worldwide from California and back on out again, thinking there's something with their their hair and makeup as streetwalkers. That's not bringing home the bacon to their family. South America, Eastern Europe, wherever they happen to be really based. Mexico. So, yeah, that's not acceptable for them. As brainless as they are, I think they are literally brain dead to be thinking they've done me any favors by robbing me or raping me at any point in time. Their presence is truly unrequested by me and others. And I would like them caught. They're down on Caroline Street in the city of Fredericksburg, Virginia, USA. Go catch them. It's the shitty marketplace down on the end who used to sell Amtrak train tickets all the way towards Whittingham's, which is also guilty, right across from Pimento and next to Eileen's Bakery. There's Sugar and Spruce, a shitty soap store which stops up your sink. There's Pawn Shop, the ugliest ceramics you've ever seen. The gayest baby bashing thrift store right next door where they grow baby victims and bash them while selling hard drugs by Rob Zombie, who's selling the drugs with this accomplice of hers. She's also Christy Turlington from 100 years ago, and Kim Kardashian, who's the gayest black man you'll ever meet. Excuse me, I had a fart. So, yeah, I believe they're all also from Afghanistan. Kim Kardashian doesn't have the grace of being Persian. She's this big old black hoss from Afghanistan and is guilty of killing the U.S. Army. She thinks she's paying tuppences for it. Over what? We all know you're just some nigger fucking woman who has nothing to do with contributing to life, especially as an Afghani hoe. So yeah, there's the Amtrak train people getting confused. No one asked them to board the train and rob and rape all the passengers, as Salt Lake City well knows, since they were also the victims. So, no, Shaggy Bear Productions, Community Works, Global Light Streams, it's all a bunch of bullshit from Afghanistan and people who are part of the hate movement on behalf of blacks. They also happen to be streetwalkers. Go get them. You know, this is the East Coast of the USA. They actually bring home the goods to their titty sucking mothers back in Afghanistan. At the age of 56, they are still drinking breast milk from their black mothers, claiming that they in any way love them when they don't. That's the best part. They definitely are not loved by their black ass, I hate you child mother. And there's the Kardashian family. The Kardashian family, who has a number, 101 different looks, as long as they're committing crime because they've never done a decent thing in their whole life. There's the Kardashian and Jenners. Did you know they're basically all female like the Black Angels? They are literally all the same people going around in circles, black head to toe, sucking their own balls and vulvas because they're gay as shit and useless as shit. So around and round they go, some black poop sucking their own dicks and vulvas, spewing unwanted babies they will never take care of so that they can come back and continue to rob and rape whites, as they say, 200 times a day, spewing nigger babies all over the place that they can then possess while robbing white girls on the train. And the Jesuits and the Mormons and the Latter-day Saints from Salt Lake City and Denver, Colorado, and all those white cities in between, these AFGHANIs and Mexicans don't belong here. Why don't you go fuck up the Kardashian and Jenners, take them off the air, as those the brand new series was up online from stolen proceeds from me. Excuse me for using the N-word. They're actually here in the city of Fredericksburg, Virginia, right now molesting and killing children, pretending to be something that they're not. They're irritating me. That's the millionth time they've robbed me, and they're trying to turn themselves into people that they're not. And you need to take down all their shows. I'm telling you that they are killing whites, good old BET viewers, African Americans, the difference, and a number of other populations that they target to rob. That's the main agenda. But they happen to be faggot rapists as well, who like to fondle children and tell them that their mother hates them while killing them over a bum train track bonfire.